Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to discuss the ancient Greek civilization. This is chapter 9 in your history books for grade 6. So I'd like to begin with a little bit of background. Greek people lived near the Aegean Sea, from where they had access to the Mediterranean Sea. The area was mountainous and there was very little land to farm. So the Greeks made their living from the sea by fishing. Unlike the earlier civilizations that we have studied, where mostly people made their living through farming and agriculture, in Greek civilization, the unique distinguishing feature is that people made their living through fishing and not through agriculture. Other than this, in the coastal settlements, there grew into city-states, and Greece nearly had 150 city-states, each of which was ruled by a king or a noble family. The strongest of these cities were Athens and Sparta. Athens grew rich through trade, and it also had a strong army, while Sparta gave a lot of importance to martial arts. I have shared some video links with you in the upcoming slides. I would recommend you to go over those and learn more about the two city states, Athens and Sparta. Once you go through those videos, then I would like you to do a comparative analysis of the two cities in a Venn diagram. Greek mythology. The Greeks believed in many gods. Zeus was the king of gods. There were separate gods for sun, moon, planets, and hunting. The temples of gods were constructed with beautiful columns and adorned each city-state. A whole series of stories and myths were built around the gods, known today as Greek mythology. Democracy as a form of government. Greeks were famous for their form of government called democracy. As already discussed, the two main cities were Athens and Sparta. In Athens, the assembly elected judges, and a council of 50 men were there to carry out the laws made by the citizens. However, women were not allowed to participate in the assembly. The other main city, Sparta, lies at the southern end of the central Lucanian plain on the right bank of Eurotas River. Sparta was an oligarchy, where a small group of people have control of the country or the government. These were called Council of Elders. Now we are going to discuss some famous Greek historians and rulers. On your screens, you can see on the left side, father of medicine, Hippocrates. In the center, you can see father of history, Herodotus. And then you can see Alexander the Great, who was king of Macedonia. Greek philosophers. The name of father of medicine was Hippocrates. The name of father of history was Herodotus. And the famous Pythagoras theorem was also given by Herodotus. Philosopher called Alexander came from Macedonia. Alexander was successful as a conqueror because of his military tactics and superior understanding of the army. He also defeated the Persians led by Darius III and destroyed their capital in 331 BCE. Alexander created a large empire that comprised of Egypt, Persia, Mesopotamia, Turkey, Israel, and Indus Basin. Greeks were the first people to write books on history and geography, and these books did not just describe things, but also described how and why things happened. Greek influence lives on today not only in knowledge but also in classic buildings around the world, in the Olympic Games, and in the writing of plays and the theaters for performing them. The father of Alexander was King Philip, who was an ambitious ruler who conquered the greater part of Greece in 338 BCE but died 2 years later. He had been educated, he was a pupil of Aristotle, and trained in military leadership by his father. On your screen, you can see two links. These are YouTube videos on the ancient cities Athens and Sparta. I would like you to watch these short videos and then come to the classroom so we can have an active discussion. Thank you.